What's up, guys? As you guys know, I have a tendency to like detailing products that I can kind of grab on the way to car shows and such. So that means like O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Advance, maybe Farm and Fleet, stuff like that. I was in O'Reilly's the other day, and I was actually on the way out to the Rambler because I was cleaning it up and getting it ready for storage. And I was looking for a quick detailer or a quick wax to use. So when I'm in there, I have a tendency to look at prices, and I kind of like to smell things out because, I don't know, sometimes the better smelling products work a little bit better. So I was in there, I found this Griot's Garage Spray-On Wax. I used it on the Rambler, I had pretty good results, but the Rambler is not very much of a deep paint, so I thought we would try it on the Corvette here today, behind us, because the metallic in that paint is much deeper than, say, the Trans Am or like the Jeep back there, or even my Monte Carlo. So we're going to try it on here. We're going to see how it works, how it applies, how it comes off, and just see what it does for depth. As you guys know, I like depth in paint. So I'm going to get on the tripod camera here and see what we can do for before and afters, and see how we like the Griot's. I think it's Griot's, maybe Griot's spray-on wax. So this protects and enhances painted surfaces. So I like it in the Rambler. Let's see how it works here. As you guys can see, we're starting with a pretty clean surface here. I have a Harbor Freight little light switch light. Just to get an idea, everything is maybe a little dusty, but overall pretty clean. So we'll just do a quick rub off of the dust there and get started. I'm just gonna do this area, and then we can compare it to the other side. So it comes with a real nice spray bottle, nice little trigger on there and tip, so it sprays real well too. So I like that already more than I think I have Meguiar's spray wax. So I'll try just applying it here. I did put it on there pretty heavy, probably a lot more heavy than it needs to be. Right away I can smell it in the air. It just really has a nice smell to it. I'm kind of weird like that. I like my products smelling good when I use them. So I always like the way Meguiar's smelled. I'd say this smells better yet. So just gonna do our circular motions. Clean towel as always. So one thing I noticed right away, first off, Griot's Garage, they have 100% guaranteed. So that's nice to have their guarantee behind it. Just says the normal stuff like spray on, work in small sections, don't apply in direct sunlight. Just the obvious kind of wax stuff. Right away I noticed that it's kind of giving a chalky appearance like real wax, or like more like a paste or liquid wax on a spray wax, which is good. My Meguiar's hasn't done that for me, so I like that. Yeah, it just seems more like an actual waxing alternative, whereas spray wax generally I kind of use just as a quick thing. You know, I wash the car and I don't have time to actually wax it. I'll wipe it down and just dry it off. I'll do that with Meguiar's. This stuff seems like it might take a little bit longer, but has better results to it. So let's go back, see how it comes off, and see what our results look like. Again, get a clean portion of your drying towel like we have here, and we're just going to work the circular motions and work that all off. Seems to come off pretty easy. Hitting some spots where I got it on there a little more heavy, so it's spreading around still, but coming off nonetheless. I think depth really looks about the same. I see some scratches in there that we'll take care of in spring, but yeah, I don't know if I'd say it added a whole lot of depth. Maybe a little bit of darkness, nothing you can really see in the camera. But it applied very nicely. Let's see how it does to a water repel test. Alright, so we used some quick detailer on the left before. There's wax, pretty soon before that. So let's just see what water looks like on the left side of the hood. Runs right off. Might not be a great comparison because the car's pretty clean, but let's see what it looks like over on the right side. Use a little bit more there. Pretty much the same result. So, yeah, hard to say on a cleanly waxed car. So I think it's hard to say on a cleanly detailed and waxed car whether or not this Griot's Garage spray wax what is the full name? It's just Griot's Garage Spray on Wax. I think it's hard to say whether or not this Griot's Garage Spray on Wax is better than like a quick detailer. I think it definitely is. It has waxing properties to it. Compared it to what was essentially a paste wax side of the hood to now a spray on wax side of the hood, and I think it did pretty well. I don't see anything indicating that it's a bad product. Like I said, I got it at O'Reilly's. It's a good product to just pick up at the store on the way to a car show. I might do a later video if you guys are interested in this compared to like the Meguiar spray on wax, because there's a decent difference in dollar price. I think this is almost double the price, but I think it is a little higher quality product. So that's just my initial thoughts on this product. I like it. It applies really nicely. It does put a nice look to the paint. The depth is, you know, it's not anything like, I don't know, a paste wax depth or anything like that, but for a spray on wax, I think it did a pretty good job. So if you guys are looking for a good spray on wax just to pick up on your way to a car show, this was at O'Reilly's. Give it a shot. I think it's good. It smells amazing, which if anything else, you can just sit there and huff it all day. Wouldn't recommend that, but worth a shot. So yeah, give it a shot. Try it out. The spray nozzle is pretty awesome for what it is. Bottle is kind of a cool design. Outside of that, I think it's a pretty good product, and they stand by it 100%. So give it a shot. More videos like this coming soon, and I will see you guys in the next one.